Hello, good evening. This is just a short, fast video on rosehip reishi syrup made with honey. Someone asked me if I could be able to explain it to you, so why not? I was just gathering rosehips today, even though it's January. I found few of them that were frosty, but they were soft, so they went through the first frost and they became very soft. Well, not the first frost, but they were frozen. So these are 5 cups of rose hips. I was using a small cup measurement, but whatever cup you have, it doesn't really matter. So I used fresh rose hips here, 5 cups, and I will need 5 cups of reishi decoction or reishi, strong reishi tea, and just half measurement of honey, raw honey, 2.5 cup of honey. You can use your dry Ganoderma lucidum, Ganoderma tsugai, any kind of Ganoderma reishi. I'm using reishi that I gathered in July, August. This is exactly Ganoderma lucidum that I dried and saved here. I'm storing it in the glass jar, but you can store it in the freezer. That's the best way because you can prolong its shelf life. And also, what is interesting is that I found some reishi just recently, a few days back. So I'm just cutting it. So I'll be talking to you as I'm cutting it, slicing it. It's not the best fresh quality, because the best reishi or the best quality or with the best benefits, you should be really gathering or getting reishi in season when it's June, July or August. But I'm using this reishi just for my tea decoctions, or you can use it for your syrups or tinctures or double extraction, whatever you wish. As you probably know, reishi is excellent health tonic, and it's considered to be something like queen of the herbal world, same like chaga is the king. So reishi is the king, is the queen of this herbal medicine. Okay, so just simply, if you wish to do your rosehip reishi syrup made with honey, all you need is these rose hips. I have exactly 5 cups of rose hips. Then if you don't have reishi tea, you can just use water, 5 cups of water, but I'm using 5 cups of reishi tea. This is a strong reishi tea. What I did is, it's bitter, but that's exactly the taste that you're trying to get. What I did is I used my sliced dry reishi. I set the pot. It should be some stainless pot or crock pot, and I brought it to the boiling pot. Don't let it boil, because that's the way how you destroy benefits. So I brought it to the boiling point. I mute it down and I let it just lightly simmering for 30-60 minutes, or you can simmer your reishi for 2 hours even, and I got this kind of decoction. So this is the color of the reishi that you're trying to get. So I'm using 5 cups of these reishi tea, reishi decoctions, 5 cups of rose hips that I just showed you, 5 cups of rose hips, and 2.5 cups of honey. So I'll be simmering lightly these rose hips in already ready done reishi decoctions. So they'll be simmering in 5 cups of this reishi tea just for max 30 minutes, 20 minutes till they're soft. Then I'll blend them, strain them, I will mash them, strain them, and I will once they're strained, I will switch it off and I will add honey, raw honey. Since it's raw honey, I don't want to destroy benefits, so I will just add raw honey in it and I will switch it off. I will mix it all nicely, so you will get texture like this. This is wild rosehip honey, wild rosehip syrup made with honey, but no reishi in this. Tonight I'm making the same syrup with rose hips, honey, but with addition of reishi, Ganoderma lucidum, or you can use Ganoderma tsuga or any kind of Ganoderma or reishi, because all of them are medicinal and very beneficial. So this is the rose hip that you will be getting. Texture is just like rose, just like syrup. You can't really expect any thick texture because I'm not trying, or I'm not aiming for any gem. This will last, if you can, this will last for a good few years, 2 or 3 years, but I will just use it during the year. So this is rosehip reishi syrup made with honey. So as I said, don't boil honey, don't boil reishi, because you will very likely destroy benefits. That's what you don't want to. So this is the way how I make the syrup. You can use sugar, but I'm using honey. That's why I like this kind of syrup, that it's made with honey and it's done with addition of reishi. What is quite interesting as well is when you have chaga and elderberries, you can do exactly the same thing. You can use, I don't know, 10 cups of elderberries, either dried or fresh form, 10 cups of chaga tea, and 5 cups of honey. Exactly same way, same procedure. You will simmer your chaga, you will get your chaga tea, and you will just add these 10 cups of elderberries, and then once it's done, you will mash it, strain it, and you will add half portion of raw honey. Okay, so once we're talking about the reishi, so this is the way how I make my reishi and rosehip syrup. I'm just reading this book, Medicinals by Paul Stamets. Everyone knows Paul Stamets, great guy, great mushroom guru. And he is stating mushrooms with activity against specific cancers. It's the page 17, and the Ganoderma lucidum reishi I'm using here now tonight in my syrup and in my tea decoctions. It's stated for many kind of cancers. So Ganoderma lucidum is stated here for breast cancer. It can help to fight sarcoma, prostate cancer, lung cancer, liver cancer, leukemia. He is stating also Ganoderma lucidum for cervical cancer. For breast cancer, I think I've mentioned breast cancer. So many kind of cancers, many type of cancers. A very interesting book, Medicinal by Paul Stamets. So this is the way, or this is the reason why I'm using these interesting mushrooms, is this powerful medicine in even syrup making, Ganoderma or any kind of reishi you have available, because it promotes your health. It's got strong immunity to disease and it's a great stress reducer. It can boost your energy and it can fight the fatigue and helps with insomnia. It will reduce your high blood pressure, lower your bad cholesterol. It's really beneficial. It helps with your respiratory system, with your cough or colds, or with your liver functioning. It's got a huge anti-cancer properties, and it can help even during chemo if one is on the chemotherapy, which you can't say really, well, you can say the same thing about chaga, but you can't use chaga during chemo. So that's the point that I like about this reishi, Ganoderma lucidum, any kind of Ganoderma. You can use it even during your chemotherapy. It will help you to kick back the immunity and all that stuff. So I will just repeat it very fast. I'm using 5 cups of rose hips, 5 cups of water or reishi decoction, and half portion of raw honey. Okay, have a nice evening. Cheers.